What's up, guys? Welcome to map number 2 of the Rainbow Cup round 3 match between RollingDeath and LowKey. This game is on the home map pick of RollingDeath, which is Arena, and he has also selected the civilization Celts, as Lazarus has predicted in the chat. And yes, Lazarus, do any kind of clip counts. Alright, so let's take a look at RollingDeath then. RollingDeath, like I said, playing with the Celts, and this is his home map pick, so clearly he does have a strategy planned for the Celts on Arena. And let's have a look at the map. This is quite a peculiar generation for Arena. We see this back area over here. Well, he doesn't have any resources there, just these two pigs. He's got the backstone in the back area over there, and a gold that is safe for him in far back corner over there that he has access to. LowKey on his side, he has access, well, he can break this palisade, and then he has access to this entire area back here and this 2 tiles of stone over here. In the back of his base, he has his secondary gold, his main gold on the front of his base, so some early pressure here might be difficult for him to deal with, but he does have his main stone and his other secondary gold in the back of his base relatively safe as well. So both of his golds, his secondary golds, are inside his base, fortunately for him. For RollingDeath, that is unfortunately not the case. His secondary gold is outside his base, which I hate this on the Arena generation. But he does have his stone and his main gold safe in the back of his base, so early pressure won't necessarily take him off of his resources. Yeah, so far it's just Behileto and the Traveling Colored submitting clips, so all of you guys are actually letting them win free games every month if it's only going to be the 2 of them submitting clips. Yeah, dude, this is a massive back base. Arena's been broken, I think, for the last 2 or 3 updates. Yeah, Behileto, especially since LowKey can actually he can just break this. If he deletes this wall, he has access to this entire space over here as well. Although this would be a perfect space for RollingDeath to chop through, but I don't know if the game will get to that point. Which Inca versus Maya game, Lazarus? I already owe you a choice cast anyway. Alright, and we didn't even talk about these civilizations yet. Speaking of which, if we take a look over at, but that's already on YouTube, Lazarus, so why would I cast the game that's already on YouTube? And also, I don't cast games that I play in myself. I stream them or not. Anyway, let's talk about the civilizations. We see LowKey went for the Vikings. Vikings have an insanely strong boom thanks to their massive eco bonus that they get with getting what's it? I want to say handcart. The one before handcart, wheelbarrow. Almost forgot that. Since getting wheelbarrow for free in the feudal age and getting handcart for free then in the castle age, right as you hit the next age, they get those techs for free, which is usually something that you delay getting and you only get at a later stage. So they get that advantage to their economy immediately when reaching the next age. So that's a massive bonus for them, and especially affects the farms. The farmer rate. And if we take a look over at RollingDeath side, he's playing as the Celts. Obviously the Celts, as you know, have they're on infantry civilization and also infantry and siege civilization. They were the siege that fire faster and also infantry that move faster, so they are really a force to deal with on maps like Arena, where siege, especially in the middle to late game, siege plays a very big role. So let's see what each player has scouted of the map. LowKey doing a good job at scouting the entire map. He's already found 4 of the relics. It's only, wait, which one hasn't he found? Wait, where's the other relic? Oh, never mind. This is the relic that he hasn't found yet. He only hasn't found this relic yet. By one tile, he hasn't found that relic. If we look over at the scouting that RollingDeath has done, he has found also 4 of the relic, but he's missing a different one. He is missing the one nearest, well, one of the ones nearest to his base. So RollingDeath does have quite a bit of a score lead at this point, and he is a villager. Well, he was kind of a villager ahead, just like a few seconds ahead. I wonder if there was just some idle time that LowKey had in his town center, but we'll see what the players go for. And now RollingDeath clicks up to the feudal age on 25 pop. He just needs to remember to build a house before actually getting to the feudal age, so that he can create the 2 villages in the feudal age before clicking up to the castle age. And we see LowKey getting loom, which is, well, RollingDeath also got loom, which is not commonly seen on Arabia. Usually on Arabia, if you're going, especially if you're going for a fast castle build, you want to delay loom for as long as possible, unless you are sending your villagers outside your gates. That is the only time when you want to get loom before actually reaching the castle age. And we also see LowKey spending another 100 wood to actually, he does have 2 lumber camps and also 2 mills, so he mulled his deer instead of just pushing his deer in. A little unconventional. And we see that RollingDeath didn't take his deer at all, which really you need to take in on Arena. You definitely need to take your deer, as that is it's an essential part of the economy, especially on Arena, and helps you save wood deeper, well, as you enter the castle age. So let's see, RollingDeath about to hit the feudal age now. He's not gonna have the eco to click straight up to the castle age after this. He's now building his barracks. What is he going to build with the barracks? Okay, so he's actually just getting some techs in the feudal age. So he's getting his eco upgrades in the feudal age already. So he's not going for a straight fast castle. He's going for an eco approach. Oh, sorry. LowKey did delay his loom until after his feudal age research has completed. But now we see RollingDeath. It's a little odd that he's going for such a eco heavy approach. Already got double bit axe and also horse collar for his farms, but he's not going for a fast castle. Slightly strange on Arena, and now he's putting down a market. Now I think he might have just been saving up the wood, or saving up until he has enough wood. And even getting wheelbarrow. So at this point he'll be on even terms with the eco that LowKey will have, and now LowKey is putting down blacksmith and market, as you would expect someone to go for a normal fast castle, and he's on his way to the castle age already. So even though RollingDeath reached the feudal age way before LowKey did, LowKey is already on his way to the castle age, and I don't think RollingDeath is going to be able to click up anytime soon. He's got way too much gold. He can actually buy some food and then just buy his way up to the castle age. Or he might not even need to. He will have enough food in just a second. If he just garrisons these villages, then he'll have enough food to click up. Come on, click up. 30 more food, 29 more food, come on. There we go, and now there we go, and he clicks up. 40% behind LowKey. So that is roughly about a minute behind. It's about 64 seconds. Yeah, it's about a minute behind. And now LowKey has these 4 villagers just chilling in the front of his base. Not sure if that is completely intended. And he's also banking up a ton of wood at the moment, and not making many farms. He only has 4 farms at the moment. So yeah, he's only got the 4 farms and 4 villages on berries. So he's got only 8 villages on food at the moment. Now we need to see where's he going with these villages. Okay, so he's sending them forward. How is he going to put it? I think he's going to put a town center over here, probably. That does seem like that's where he is going. I don't see any. LowKey, where are you going? Where are you going? Okay, he's putting a monastery up in the middle of the map. So he's going for a monk and siege push, putting monastery up, and he's going for the stone after that. So this is quite an interesting play now from LowKey, a little bit unexpected, and now we see he is housed as well, and he's putting up, oh no, not a farm TC, please. If this one goes up to YouTube, this is the thumbnail as well. And another thumbnail moment from LowKey. Well, sorry, the last one was from Flips. A thumbnail moment from LowKey. That's a farm TC. Why would you build a TC so far from any resources? There's no reason. There you go. Monastery is up. He's gonna go straight. Wait, did RollingDeath spot that? Okay, he saw the house there and he saw the mining camp, so he knows that there is something up here. He knows that LowKey is up to something here in the middle. And I don't like this position for the relics though, especially up against the Celts, who do have the faster firing siege. If he gets out, no, don't go for double stable. No, not with the Celts, with no bloodlines. RollingDeath, no. No, not Celts, stables, no. And he's going for scouts now in the castle age. I think that's a bit of an oversight there and he's gonna snipe one monk, but he's gonna lose his scouts. Yeah, that's he should have deleted the scout rather. He would have been way better off. There we go. Siege workshop. Get a few pikemen out. Pikemen and siege will take care of this. Take this monastery down. There we go. Pick off the monk. Perfect there by RollingDeath. He avoids the two scouts, picks off the monk, and now he goes back to attack those scouts, and now he has the HP advantage versus his scouts as well, and he's still queuing up a ton more scouts. So still 3, well, he's going to end up on 7 scouts at least as it stands now. So a little unconventionally by RollingDeath, going for heavy scout play in the feudal age, well, in the castle age with the Celts. And now we see barracks coming up here for LowKey. Yeah, definitely not double stable, because that's a massive investment. The second stable could have been spent making a mangonel. He has more than enough wood anyway for a mangonel, but that second stable could have been spent making a mangonel, or a second siege workshop, or a second barracks. He could have gone for either of that. For a second siege workshop, second barracks, or even just a mangonel or a ram or 2. There you go. Now he has 2 scouts on 2 of the relics. Well, he's got 2 scouts on each of the relics, and he's making scorpions. Did he spot the? He spotted the barracks. Oh, now he's taking a fight with a spearman, and not really a fight that you want to take. He needs to get a few spearmen of his own out, and he's not creating any infantry though. There you go. This fight he should take. Run. There we go. Run away from the spearmen. Perfect. He needs to get his own monastery up, and the way he's putting up a blacksmith. He needs to get up his own monastery, and now, oh, three monks come out, and he converts the low HP one, unfortunately for him. 4 monks now come out. Now we'll see if LowKey has how his monk micro is. And now we see the knights come out. I don't like the knights though, because they get converted so much quicker than the scouts. Yeah, the scorpions I think is actually a good play. Oh, this is not a good fight for him to take. Although he's gonna win it, he's gonna lose so much HP, and now he's gonna lose one of these knights to the monk. And he's still going for more knights. With a civilization that doesn't get bloodlines, he's still going for more knights. I think he raided like 7 or 8 scouts, and now he's going for even more knights. Well, knights and mass scorpions doesn't seem No, 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 don't take the fight with your knights. That's not a good fight for him to take. And oh guys, I almost forgot. Remember, if we see any conversions, and we've seen a few already, we need to spam the Waller laws in chat. So if you actually have enough channel points, or if you're a subscriber to the channel, you do get access to the Waller law emote. If we see conversions, we need to spam those Waller laws in chat. Also, other than a little bit of a plug, a little bit of shilling out, other than actually getting access to the Waller law emote, if you subscribe to the channel, you also get to pick my civilization once per stream in any of my ranked games. Whether it's team game or 1v1, you get to pick my civilization if you are a subscriber. Oh, now we see these scorpion shots are going to do massive damage to LowKey. But, well, he will get the second, this is the second, yeah, he will get, no, this is the third relic that he will get back to his, oh no, he doesn't get it back, only just. But now we see the pikemen out here for LowKey, and these pikemen are gonna do damage to these, I mean, now he's creating, oh, 1 or 2 mangonels will absolutely kill this. So he needs to be careful with his scorpions and these rams. He needs to be careful of he needs to get rid of the siege workshop. Actually, ideally he needs to take down the siege workshop as soon as possible. He can even leave the monastery up and take down the siege workshop instead. 2 blacksmiths, why? 2 blacksmiths, why? So he's got 2 blacksmiths, but he hasn't researched any upgrades from the blacksmiths. Okay, so this monastery will go down, and there is a mangonel in there. Is he gonna get? Oh no, 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 no! Oh no! Watch out! Watch out! And he misses the mangonel shot. Well, he's gonna get 1 scorpion dead at least. So, I mean, this is good so far from RollingDeath. He's doing decently well. The monastery goes down. This was a very optimistic monastery here from LowKey. The monastery goes down. This. Okay, there's another mangonel gonna come out. Oh no. This, guys, we're gonna see a juicy mangonel shot on these. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, that's not the mangonel shot I expected. That's definitely not the mangonel shot. That's a little disappointing though. I expected him to get like a nice and juicy mangonel shot on all of these scorpions. And now he's in a bit of an ascendancy. Now he's putting up another siege workshop. Still hasn't created any spearmen or any infantry with this. He needs to get infantry to back this up, because if LowKey starts actually sending his own units forward, sending some berserks forward, then he will, well, or sending some crossbows even, and a few berserks, this is going to be difficult for him to actually keep these alive. But, well, the mass scorpions clearly is doing the trick. But now LowKey, we see, is on his way to the Imperial Age, way before RollingDeath is. And let's see, RollingDeath not even close to getting up to Imperial Age yet. He doesn't have the gold. He needs a lot more gold. He's now putting up a town center on his forward gold. He is up to, how many town centers is this? This is his 4th town center. So he's going up to 4 town centers already. So good job at booming there by RollingDeath. And now he has his scorpions and his rams just in the middle of the map, in the open. And he's even denying this extra town center. Well, oh, he's not denying this town center. Or he might actually end up, can he should be able to attack this villager through the corner if he tries. Okay, no, he can't. Sometimes you can actually hit the villager through the corner like that. So this town center will likely go up. But RollingDeath does have an answer for that. He's just sending all of his rams, well, he's sending his 2 scorpions across the map, and the rest of his rams are going forward, and he's still just adding knights. So he's going full knights. He's going knights, rams, and scorpions. Which, yes, for the Celts, you don't think of knights as being the unit you want to go for. But this actually does kind of make sense. If you've seen enough Wong games, if you've seen how Wong plays, this actually does make sense. And he did actually get through, and he denied this TC. LowKey is ahead in villages. His eco is way ahead, and he's just got an Imperial Age. He's getting Obelisk now as well. So RollingDeath needs to be careful with these rams that he's basically just throwing away for free, because they can be rushed down by just about anything, and there's nothing there to protect them. Now the knights are coming forward, and they are there to protect him. And Bracer we see coming in now for these obelisks as well. So he has 4 ranges. Producing obelisk is LowKey. Yeah, I definitely think he should definitely go for, there we go, he is going for the relics. So RollingDeath is not going for the relics, and we see him, he is in with his knights. He does have +2 armor on his knights, and he's starting to pick off villages on the gold, but he's losing all of his knights though. That's a little bit of a throw there by RollingDeath. He's leaving his siege behind, losing all of his knights to the obelisk, but now we see this mountain of scorpions coming. No, watch out for the castle fire, please. We see this group of scorpions coming. Oh, but I think one mangonel shot will, like I said previously also. Oh, these villagers just melting to the scorpion shots. And I don't even know if this tower will go up. Okay, the tower does go up. He needs to actually take this tower down before he loses too many scorpions to it, and try not to lose too many scorpions to the castle as well. Oh, the scorpions splitting up like this is definitely not ideal. Although he's doing so much damage now to LowKey, and he still does have that TC denied as well. He is doing so much damage now to LowKey, and LowKey trying to get rid of these rams, and at the same time, there you go, this ram should take down this tower. And now RollingDeath just needs to send forward some more scorpions. If he can keep up this pressure, he should be able to actually end this. Okay, he's gonna lose all of his siege. That's very expensive. Yeah, that was a very expensive loss there for RollingDeath. If he had kept all of his siege alive, or at least most of it alive, that would have been massive for him. But the thing is, he's still stuck in Castle Age. He's not an imp yet, and his opponent is an imp. So he's got Obelisk, he's got Imperial Age technologies versus this Castle Age army, and he's going full on castle. He's even building a forward castle to defend basically nothing. Well, to defend that side of his base, I guess, kind of. And now we see, is he creating more knights, or is this still the same knight? Okay, that's still the same knight, it seems. Now we see the obelisk running across the map. Now he wants to go and, well, he did want to go and complete that town center, but yeah, it didn't go up. I think he might want to put, yeah, he's gonna put another town center there now. There we go. So quite a few monks here for RollingDeath, monks and scorpions. And is he creating more knights, or no? He's still just going heavy into scorpions and rams. Still not close to clicking up to the Imperial Age. He still needs about 300 food and 100 gold before he can click up to the Imperial Age. He's got a ton of wood though. Oh, and he also needs to be careful. This area of his map is very exposed. And now he's putting up ranges. Wait, if I'm not mistaken, the Celts do get bracer, don't they? Well, he was close to imp a second ago, but now he's queued up 10 more or 11 more knights. So he's not even, it doesn't even seem like he's aiming to go to Imperial Age anytime soon. And now we see another castle coming up here for LowKey as well. And I think this might be, yeah, this might be where he ends it. But the Celts do get bracer, right? Let me just double check. No, they don't get bracer. Oh. Don't know why I thought the Celts do get bracer. And these scorpions also, I mean, they have one less range than the obelisk. So the obelisk will tank these scorpions. Well, they will kite these scorpions even before the scorpions can shoot at them. They will already do damage to the scorpions. I don't think going mass Skirmisher and Knight in Castle Age is going to work against Arbalest and Berserks. And now we see another monastery coming up now for LowKey, and he takes the fights with the Scorpions, kills 3 Scorpions and doesn't lose a single Arbalest. And another forward castle coming up now for LowKey, and I think this might be where it turns. Yeah, now we see RollingDeath starting to mass up skirmishers and knights. Still stuck in the Castle Age. He's forever Castle Age at this point. And it doesn't seem like he's planning on getting to Imperial Age anytime soon. Yeah, this is definitely not the right play for him. He hasn't killed a single one of those Arbalists yet. There we go. That's the first Arbalest that he manages to kill. And he's lost, what's this? 7, 10, 11. He's lost 12 Scorpions already to kill one Arbalest. And now he's throwing his knights at the elite Berserks as well. Elite Berserks with +2 armor, and he's just throwing his knights at them. And I think he managed to kill 1 Berserk in that fight. I think this is a bit of a throw from RollingDeath. He had so much of an advantage. RollingDeath had so much of an advantage in early Castle Age when he cleared up this forward monastery and barracks from LowKey. And now he's going for more stables and more knights. Still not clicking up to Imp. Why? RollingDeath, why? No, Hayden. And he's just throwing his units into the castle and into the Berserks. Elite, like I said, elite Berserks, now with +3, +4 armor. So Imperial Age armor Berserks, he doesn't have the attack upgrades on them yet, but he doesn't need the attack upgrades on them because they're just tanking so much. I mean, they're taking 1 damage per shot from skirmishers that don't even have fletching, let alone Botkin arrow. I think this is pretty much gonna be over after this. I think now RollingDeath is throwing everything he has at this, and after this it'll be over. He has all of these skirmishes, but not even with fletching on them. Yeah, I think this is pretty much over. Yes. Without Imp, he's down to 50 food. He's got 2,000 gold. He's got a ton of gold, but no Imp. He's out of food. This is not good for RollingDeath right now. Well, he's starting to break into, but the problem is he's sending 5 normal battering rams forward to try and get into LowKey's base, but with nothing there to support the rams. So, I mean, LowKey could literally have sent 2 or 3 villagers just to batter down these rams. Behileto, dude, if it sounds at any point during my casting that I'm judging, I'm not. I've made worse mistakes than many of these players, well, than any of these players in the tournament have done so far in most of my games. But there we go, RollingDeath calls it. That was a little too much for him to actually keep up with, and the game ends 2-0 to LowKey. LowKey takes this one 2-0. Well done. Thank you for watching the video. Remember to subscribe by clicking on my face to the left. To watch what I'd like you to watch, click the top video on the right. If you'd prefer to see what YouTube thinks you should watch, then click the bottom video. So until next time, happy gaming.